Welcome Virgo to your weekly reading for the 10th to the 17th of August. This week, the solar eclipse falls in your 12th house of rest, healing, closure, and the subconscious. You may become aware of something that needs to be released before you can fully move forward. Mercury joining Jupiter could bring an important realization, intuitive message, or private conversation that gives you greater understanding. Mars moves into your sector of friendships and future plans, encouraging you to connect with supportive people and take action towards a long-term goal. This is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. You may also find it helpful to watch your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs readings for further insight and information. Virgo, we're going to start off by looking at the possible energy surrounding you at the beginning of the week, your possible challenges, messages and advice from Spirit, your unexpected blessing coming through this week, and finally, the possible outcome of the week. Virgo, at the beginning of the week, I'm seeing you come through as King of Wands. It doesn't matter your gender, it's the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. And this tells me, Virgo, you are feeling on top of your game. You are feeling really good about yourself, about your life, your path, and you're confident with regards to the decisions you have taken and the paths you have chosen to go down. I also see as King of Wands that you actually have a very big idea or plan that you are working on. Something that is going to expand your world in a very new and interesting way. With the world sitting here, Virgo, you could be planning a move, but it's not just from one neighborhood to another, one apartment to another. It's a really big change. It could be changing your lifestyle in a way, moving out of the big city to a rural area or a coastal area. This could be relocating to a new country. It could be that you've got a really fantastic idea with regards to starting your own business and you're working on that. So it's a wonderful, expansive energy we are seeing for you at the beginning of the week. Under your possible challenges with 8 of Wands and 9 of Cups, my dear Virgos, I do not foresee any big challenges coming through for you this week. As a matter of fact, I do see wish fulfillment coming through. So something happens this week that either gives you a big sign that you're on the right path and you're choosing to do something that is going to fulfill you in a deep and meaningful way, or for many of my Virgos, something is actually going to happen this week, something tangible that shows you you're doing the right thing and your direction is blessed by Spirit. With 8 of Wands here, my dearest Virgos, things are going to start happening very quickly for you. This energy here is not weeks or months in the making. This is going to happen within days. And from what I see here, within 8 days, my dear Virgos, you're going to get very big confirmation that things are changing and bringing you into wish fulfillment, which I do feel is connected to the world's energy, this big idea or plan that you have. Spirit wants you to take some time this week and rest. They are acknowledging that you have really gone the distance with whatever this is, Virgo. This energy of 7 of Wands is Spirit telling us of your perseverance, your tenacity, And even though, my dear Virgos, you could have had a lot of obstacles, challenges, and people coming in with negative comments, you did not give up and you did not give in. But now Spirit is saying the fight is actually over. Energy has turned in your favor. Now you can take some time just to breathe. Now, Four of Swords is going to be personal to you. For some of us, going for a walk is incredibly relaxing. For others, it might be getting into bed and having a wonderful afternoon nap. Whatever it is, take time this week, Virgo, to spend time on your own and allow yourself to integrate all the incredible energy that is swirling and manifesting around you. You have a very interesting, unexpected blessing, because what is happening here, my dear Virgos, is going to allow you to let go of some kind of pain you've been carrying. Now, Three of Swords here is actually speaking to me of pain that has happened in the past. So this could have happened a few weeks ago, a few months ago, or even a year or two ago, but you have carried it to some degree. Now, with this fast-moving energy and wish fulfillment and the world coming through, what I do see, which is so wonderful, is that your focus now changes on what this is. You are thinking and planning and contemplating and speaking to people and going to places and viewing new things. So you don't have time to go back to this hurt and reminisce. And with Knight of Swords here, I do believe you are going to take that sword there and cut away what this is. And I don't even think you are doing it consciously, my dear Virgo. This is the unexpected blessing. What you will find is that 2-3 weeks down the line, you'll think, oh my gosh, I haven't thought of my ex who betrayed me for weeks. Could it be that I'm actually moving on totally? It could be that you're so engrossed and so busy with all this exciting energy that you've had no time to pay attention to that ex-friend who gaslighted you and ghosted you. And then something happens 3 weeks down the line, somebody mentions their name, and you go, oh, yes, oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't thought of them in weeks. I love this for you, Virgo. At the end of the week, with 6 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles, my dear Virgos, you are going to be receiving a lot of compliments, positive input from the people around you. What I see here is that people are going to pick up on your vibration and frequency. They're going to feel some kind of difference within you. They won't be able to put their finger on it. So you will probably hear comments like, Virgo, what have you done? Have you had your hair cut? Are you wearing new clothes? What's different about you? You will find, my dear Virgos, that people are very open towards you. They want to spend time with you. You are a light now, dear Virgo, and you are attracting many people towards you for the right reasons. Let's go ahead and get an additional message for the week. Well-being. My dear Virgos, this well-being card is very connected to our Four of Swords. Just looking after yourself, taking care of yourself, reviewing how far you've come, what you have been through, how you have managed to move on in such a natural and progressive way. This message of well-being is asking you to look after yourself, heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit. When we take care of ourselves, my dear Virgos, we then find we have the insight, we have the intuition, the wisdom, the confidence, the energy and vitality to be at our best so that we can go about bringing in incredible, significant plans and changes. I think this is going to be an incredibly enjoyable week for you. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.